So the Maimonides we're learning about gifts that Israel has to give a Kohen. So there's challah, which is a part of the dough that is separated and given to a Kohen today because of impurity. We can't do that. We separate it, but we don't give it to the Kohen. And there's truma. Truma was 2% of the produce that grew in the field were given to the Kohen. There's bikurim, the first fruits that were given to the Kohen. Now, in relation to this, there's a law that the Kohen is not allowed to help in the fields getting the produce ready. It's called Kohen HaMesayeh Beveis HaGrones. Kohen is not allowed to do that. Why? Because the Torah tells us in last week's Torah portion that the produce came to the Kohen directly from Hashem. The Jews gifted the produce to Hashem, and Hashem gives it to the Kohen. It doesn't come from the Jew to the Kohen. If you're working and trying to say, hey, look, I'm helping you, give me the truma, then you're showing that your support's coming from the Israelite. No, the support the Kohen has to see comes from Hashem directly. And the same thing is true collectively as a people. We have to see that the one who helped us in Iran and in Lebanon, etc., is Hashem. Yeah, he could have used America as the messenger, but it's from Hashem. And therefore, when America starts threatening and starts telling you you cannot do this or that in Lebanon, which is necessary to be done for our security, the Rebbe would say, tell America politely but strongly, I'm sorry, we need to look out for our security and we cannot do that. And we're not going to do that. And we're going to do whatever we can. And if they threaten you, you have other ways. Hashem will find and help you in other ways. We cannot respond to these threats and not do what we need to do because of them. And to America, do well to read Ezekiel chapter 29, which is the Haftorah we read in Parshas Va'era. And there the prophet says that Egypt, because of, number one, your arrogance, where you said, Li yoedi v'ani, I create myself, like the President of the United States saying that if not for me, Israel would have been destroyed. If not, I protected Israel. No, Hashem protects Israel, not you. Because of that, and because of the fact that you were a mishenes kana levnei Israel, which means you were a staff made of reeds. A staff of reeds, meaning you were a support that was not a support. You lean on a staff of reeds and it just buckles. And that's who you were. In two cases, it says in the Haftorah, in two situations where the Jewish people relied on Egypt. We're talking about 500 BC, close to 1,000 years after the exodus from Egypt. But the country of Egypt at that time were not there to support the Jewish people, even though they promised they would. And as he says at the end of the Haftorah, that Egypt will be punished because of what they did to me, Hashem says, by promising my people their support and reneging on their promise. If you do well to listen to this, not to be a support made of reeds that buckles under pressure, and just because it's not going to serve anyone well. And let us hope that what the main thing is, that we, the Jewish people, rely only on Hashem. We have faith in Hashem. We rely on Hashem. He is our protector. And if it won't be through one way, it'll be another way. But we have to show true faith and hope in Hashem, and which means to do whatever is necessary to protect our people and get rid of the menace. And it's not a menace, but worse than a menace, that is trying to destroy us.